Molly's a little bit shy, I've noticed, with the camera sometimes, which is kind of cute. I think, though, to be honest, that she might well have to be picture of the day. If we can get her to look at the camera. Easier said than done, though. Let's give it a quick try, folks. If not, we'll have to go back to the other end. Yeah, she's very skittish. The traffic's building up again. See this girl in the back, look. In the red coat. What are these tourists doing? Look. Like, just like, what? There's no one at the front taking his pictures. Or maybe there is. He seems quite proud of himself either way. Hey, why not? I mean, it was fun, it made me laugh. 1 second. Right, Romalia. We would like, my dear, you to look at the camera and give us a smile. Come on, we know you're a happy horse. 9 to 5, apparently, the tour guide just announced. Which is fine, except that he's wrong. Romalia. Romalia. Nope. She's way too distracted. Okay, got a reasonable picture. Meanwhile, here comes our lovely gatesman. See if these tourists are going to move. They're in front of the bollards, and strictly speaking, they're standing where the gatesman. Oh, that didn't take long. These, you never know, 100% folks, whether Mr. LA Lakers would move or not for the trooper. That's the thing. The horse was going to slob all over his great coat for a moment. And he's off back into the yard. Okay. I'm very tempted to stay on Romalia because she's definitely going to get more skittish. The traffic's all blocked up yet again. Blocked up, backed up along Whitehall. Okay, so. Here's the other beauty, folks. Look at how fluffy the forelock is on this one. Like, exceptionally fluffy. Look at how chill this horse is, guys. It's very hard to decide which one deserves to be picture of the day. I'm thinking we could have a sort of double picture of the day. Double take with two beautiful horses. And two very similar looking troopers. Ta-da! It's a shame I haven't got a 360-degree camera because you'd see that wherever I move, everyone else moves away from, which I'm absolutely loving, guys. I'm not going to lie. It makes it so much easier for me to focus on what is the main purpose of being here. In other words, the horses and the narration of what we're seeing and enjoying. Oh, there's our first one. Get out of the box. Didn't take long, did it? They just thank the trooper for being told off, which is a nice sign of respect, one would say. For some reason, the tour guide who's led his group forward in the archway has now started telling them to get back. I'm not sure if they got a little bit too enthusiastic and all sort of surged forward. The guide is the guy with the Union flag and the beret. You can probably just about spot him. Got a massive group. So if the tour groups are back out against there, that might well explain why it is particularly buoyant and busy. Yes, say horses. More appropriate than cheese, I guess. Now into the final quadrant of the hour, folks. Good to see how many people are stopping, chatting, and buying poppies from the Chelsea pensioner. Great thing to see. Huge respect to him. It's a chilly morning, guys, and to give you an idea, look, first day with fingerless mitts. Yeah, it's about 10-11 degrees. Sorry guys, I wasn't expecting to have a hard-boiled egg in the video this morning, but there we are. And the shiny coat brigade are back out already. Take long with it. Shiny puffer crew. I'm trying to spot somebody who's wearing shorts and a t-shirt. There's got to be at least one, there always is. Is that the ponytailed Remainer that we called up on Parliament Square the other day that I said looked like Nigel Farage, older version? I'm not sure actually what the fists up mean. What does that mean? Boy power. Just to expect it might be a normal morning. They already start surging out of the gate. A little premature, folks. This normally doesn't happen until around noonish, 10 past noon. These are not actually just stopping a second to get through today. They're in fact moving along.
Remember I was talking about the white hole? This is the only part that we still have.
Chelsea pensioner is doing a sterling job.
Yeah, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Please follow me.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, please follow me. No idea who that is, I'm not following him. I think he's the Pied Piper. And we are seeing, gent over there for example, a lot more Poppy-wearing tourists, folks, today. Which I see as being a huge positive. However, as mentioned, some massive spammer isn't even bothering to wear a poppy. And I think this guy with a poppy's noticed. He's like, hold on a second, spammer. Where is your poppy? Poppies galore, actually, to be honest, folks. See almost everybody that's here. I had a feeling there'd be a bit of a surge at the end, but this is great to see. It's even more prevalent than I thought it would be, actually.
What is disturbing you? Are you the YouTube man? Do you
Depends, I mean,
videos on the YouTube?
there are a few people here that film for YouTube. I'm one of them.
Yeah, you're the reason why I'm here, because I watch you all the time.
Wait, so you watch
And I
the
love
ones
them.
with the guy that sort of natters on throughout his videos,
Not all the
or
way,
the silent
no.
ones?
Some of the silent ones, and then you make a comment or something.
I'm trying to think
There's a few
actually.
of you.
Busker normally shoots the sort of long-form silent content. I tend to chat throughout mine to give an idea of what's going on and
Yeah.
stuff. Plus, it's always nice to comment on tourists' sartorial choices and so on. I drop the names of the horses and
Oh,
stuff.
you're the one, like Ormond.
Yeah, exactly. Who I don't think
Naughty.
is here. I don't think Ormond's here this morning though. One thing I did notice though, in fact, a lot of people wearing poppies, either wearing a traditional poppy or some sort of poppy clothing. Great thing to see.
Yeah. Yeah, so they should.
Exactly, especially at this time of the year.
Absolutely.
Especially people filming it, I would suggest. But yeah, not everybody's following the lead. But you've chosen well, because in 7 minutes, or 6 and 7 minutes, they're swapping over the horses.
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
So yeah, they'll have the two new horses come out in the stable area just over here where the black gates are, wait in the yard, come out and swap over with the two that are already in the boxes. But another interesting thing, for example, you see you've got a Lady Trooper on this horse, her twin sisters on the other horse at the other end. Yeah,
Yeah.
the only twins in the household cavalry. It's an unusual thing to see here, very unusual, wonderful thing to see, to be honest. Oh, I'm getting the heads up now. The gent that was giving the other chap a dirty look for not having a poppy is actually that lady's husband. So huge double respect to him, in fact. Look at this, much better to see, isn't it? Look. I can't remember his name actually, the pianist who runs a popular channel. What's his name? Who's the pianist that's always at St Pancras? Brendan Kavanagh. Oh, I thought for a second that was Brendan Kavanagh, this silver fox. Looks exactly like him. With the ear piercing. If any of you don't watch that, by the way, Brendan Kavanagh's channel is a wonderful one. He is an extraordinary pianist. And he often plays at St Pancras Station, public piano. And in some respects, his channel is a sort of St Pancras piano version of my horseguards channel. What I mean by that, well, he interacts with people that he comes across or that stumble across him regularly on his channel, either when he's playing the piano or other musicians will join him on their respective instruments, or sometimes, in fact, they'll play the piano together at St Pancras. It's a great channel, folks. It's one of my personal favourite channels. Good to see the tourists walking up today and not being scared to get a picture and keeping a respectful distance. We've been here for almost 30 minutes, well, not entirely because we started off at the phone box. We've been here for 20 minutes and only one person's been told to move, which would translate to 3 per hour, which, if that maintains, it's not bad at all.
Title. Yes. Yeah. Oh.
That's it. Get ready for the picture. She's in the box. Get ready for it. Trooper's looking at her. What's he scared her back? No, she just moved back. Or just looked at her and made a jump. She didn't even actually end up getting her picture taken. Instead we got this Brazilian bro instead. Who's next? Okay, what a mustachioed trooper, folks, in the yard, who I don't recall seeing before. That said, I'm pretty far back. Blues and Royals trooper, not having to do much crowd control because there isn't much of a crowd to control. Bobble hat. I think we'll stay at this end for the changeover. Tour guys have completely filled up the line actually, but notice that they've moved everyone completely far back so that the police and the trooper effectively have nothing to do, at least in terms of crowd control in the yard. Pretty decent at the front as well actually this morning, look. The only thing missing, in my opinion, is some snow, folks. The thing is, even if it did fall here, it would get trodden out really quickly. Okay, we've got some family visiting today. I'm not going to zoom in because it's a private moment, but I'm not sure if you could just make out family being led from the stable area to the corner by some of the troopers. They got the prime spot and they deserve it. For some reason, the police have decided one officer has gone into the corner here. I'm not sure what happened. 1 minute. I'm not sure if it's just routine. Nobody was shouted at, and folks are not looking back. Maybe he just went into the gate area for a break. Very close to lockdown moment, folks. Get ready for it. Less than a minute. Decision time. Front or yard? There it is. Bing bong. A poppy seller magically made his way into the... I didn't even see him move. Actually, wait, hold on. They look exactly the same. This dude has been told twice, but he's not listening because he doesn't understand English. Finally, a penny dropped. Sorry, folks. The two Chelsea pensioners look exactly the same. I was thinking, how did he get around into the yard without walking in front of the camera? He didn't. It's one of his colleagues. Looking at the two horses. Got excited them for a second. I thought maybe it was Ormond, but it's not. Not only that, if it had been Ormond, he's coming into this box. It's another blazed beauty, though. However. Might just be able to hear folks in the distance being wrong. Hello? Really good to see how many people are stopping today. Okay, so who have we got at this end? A popular and experienced trooper, folks, returning to the box. A haunted box at this end. And they're off. No dismounting winter order. The cloaks. Now, I'm not entirely sure it's finished. I would instinctively think it would be. However, for reasons unknown, they haven't placed the chain in front of the gatesman. It wasn't up earlier. Nope, see, they're not going to change over. So I think maybe the trooper just emerged now. Yeah, so he's going to hang the chain now. Quite a lot of troopers in the yard today. I guess family day of sorts. Okay, let's get ourselves reasonably central and focus on this end. Now, wonderfully enough, the gatesman decided to come out and give a firm shout at the exact moment. Notice, guys, look, notice the spammer's wearing sunglasses now. Try and be incognito, that's actually hilarious. Yeah, the spammers are scared of getting ID'd, folks. The thing they don't know is that I already know most of their full names and other personal information. Like I said, I'm still deciding what to do with that in a future video. First thing I'll be doing though is sending a lot of that over to London District. Good to see actually the trooper marching along like he owns the place. Why? Because he does, fundamentally. He's a king's guardsman, and people are supposed to get out of the way. The thing is, most of them are not bothering, which must be incredibly annoying and frustrating, to be quite honest with you. Okay, so, back to this end. It is real busy here. In a second, we'll have a wander to the other end, a few more spammers here now, and see how many people have or haven't got poppies. Now we saw, in fact, when he was here last time, this trooper was really on it. Will that be the case today? I have no idea.
Oh. I know you. How are you doing?
You scared me then.
Just a second.
Good, you?
Of them. How are you, my friend?
I'm good.
So nice to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
All good.
Yeah.
I didn't see you for ages. It's been weeks actually since you were last there.
I'm doing less tours and more music these days. But
Okay.
yeah. But still doing tours.
Definitely calmed down a lot here. I've noticed in fact far fewer tour guides generally, which is a shame to be honest from my point
More
of view.
people?
More people, but less tour guides, curiously.
Less tour guides, I don't really know why.
I think probably, especially with a lot of the tour guides are from Spain, just getting cold, decided, you know what, I'm going to go home and enjoy the warm weather,
Maybe,
come back in the
I think
spring.
there's much more Spanish tourists this year than last year in
Oh
London.
yeah, for
I
sure.
think Spanish and French is the people this year.
Yep, 100%, you're right.
I'm not really sure why.
Right folks, we will head to the other end, 1 second. Good to see you though, glad everything's okay.
See you around. Ciao, ciao.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of your
Yeah, you too.
Lovely. Thank
Okay,
you.
let's make our way to the other end. It's good to see that there are some tour guides that are out and about year round. He's a lovely guy, that's the Israeli tour guide. One of the most knowledgeable I think we've got at this end, folks. If not a new trooper, certainly one that hasn't been here for a while. I don't recognise him. I'm not going to zoom in because we don't need to. But definitely looking like a new fellow here on this horse, curiously. Now, one thing I was going to point out, which was awkward because there are some other people filming that absolutely don't deserve to be on the camera because they're polite and respectful, is the fact that, as I did mention very briefly earlier on, well, easy if I get in front, whilst being respectfully back from the box. In fact, I can be super respectfully back from the box. The spammer who's coming in a future video, folks, who see it every day, all day, no poppy. You have to wonder why it would be, in fact, that somebody that's here so often wouldn't spend a few pounds, £5, £10, something similar, just to get a poppy as a sign of respect. Doesn't matter where you're from, what you believe, etc. I personally think it's very disrespectful. And it's interesting because when I was looking along everyone else that's filming here, including a lot of people that I've never seen before, they're new, almost everybody is wearing either a poppy or something decorated with poppies. So that shows you, I think, fundamentally what it's all about. It's about money, and it's not about respect or giving due credit to the troopers for their hard work year round. Pity that, isn't it? Oops. Real pity. But there we go, folks. At least now he's all over our video, which I think is a huge positive. Now, we've got some flags and protesters coming along. Does that mean the horses are going to freak out? Does that mean they're going to run away? Does that mean something's going to happen? Maybe. Let's have a look. Oh, hold on. We've got the... Oh, good. That bro's getting destroyed. Oh my God. Oh, what's this? Oh, folks, it's a Handmaid's Tale reenactment. Here at Horseguards. Where is Offred? Offred, where are you? Folks, where is Offred? Oh, this is interesting. Very curious. 1 second. I saw a couple of your videos. You're doing good work.
Cheers.
Yeah, you're doing very good work. 1 second. You won't know it, I don't think, but pleasure. You too. He's a good guy, in fact, folks. News gatherer, young, independent news gatherer. And that was curious. I mean, the horses didn't freak out. Offred was not there, alas, everybody. I have no idea where she was. I personally was hoping to get June's autograph, but it didn't happen in the end. Just when you think it's over and done with, something else happens. It was supposed to be a quiet morning. That completely took me by surprise, in fact, because there were no listed road closures. Oh, Bro just dropped his phone on the floor. No listed road closures whatsoever. The funny thing was, he's gone now, actually. The photographer, the black guy, the photographer who got squashed against the bollard, I've seen him around a lot. He's an independent polled photographer that often covers the palace, but tends to cover protests, marches, and political topics. Obviously, he got caught out a little bit there. That was very awkward because even the trooper didn't realise that the guy was behind him. So first the organiser of the protest got herself in trouble, and then the trooper squashed the photographer. The trooper just told her to get outside the box. She's looking, not able to understand a word of what he just said. Bless, she doesn't have a clue what the trooper just said to her. And I think, to be honest, that's the main problem here. More good news, guys, look. Poppy sellers doing well today, as we would hope they would do. I hopped that up pretty quickly, actually. I don't think they'd even started with the construction of the gantries when I was last here on Tuesday. It appeared pretty quickly. Oh, morning.
Afternoon, more like.
Do you know the, I've definitely spoken to him before, that guy that's always here with a press ball, quite a short guy, always with several cameras. He does politics, he does the palace. No? I've seen him so many times. Got himself squashed.
Good.
Trooper came out, moved back like this, actually squashed his hit the bar. Could sit in his face, but he didn't want to say anything. Bless. Poor guy. All good?
Yeah, I've just been up Wellington Arch.
Good, I saw you actually. I was going to ask you something. Do you know if when the march parade to the Cenotaph, does it come through Horseguards and go this way, or does it go via Kingcharles Street to the Cenotaph? Any idea?
That's a good question, I'm not sure.
Somebody mentioned to me that they're expecting to come out or to march out of Horseguards, but I don't remember it being like that last year.
On the rehearsal yesterday, they were doing it at Welly Bay.
Yeah.
But the announcer, one of the lieutenants, was saying via King Charles Street.
Ah, okay.
When they go back,
But I'm wondering if they come through this way, walk down to the cenotaph, and then exit via King Charles Street, because obviously that's the closest to Welly Barracks, isn't it? It's a difficult one, actually. I spoke to a few people, no one's sure. I've been told here and I've been told there, so it's like, hold on. If no one actually knows what's happening until the day, where to go?
it can change. That one now.
Oh wow. Where were you to get that?
Wellington Arch.
Actually on the top.
On the top, yeah.
I never thought about doing that before. That's a brilliant idea. Does it normally open that early in the morning? I didn't
10
think it did.
o'clock.
That gives a really good perspective, in fact, over the troopers going through the arch, doesn't it?
Yeah, but they're coming back.
That's something I'm definitely going to do. And I cannot believe I never gave that some thought, Mark. That is a brilliant idea.
Pay £6.50 online, or if you're an English Heritage member, you get it for free.
Oh, I am an English Heritage member,
Yeah,
luckily.
You get it free. Just show your card, you get it for free.
Brilliant. Okay, that's a done deal. Folks, coming soon. Somewhat of a bird's eye view over HCAV arriving on the journey to Horseguards. Disappointing myself for not having thought of that before. Yeah, appreciate that. In fact, I cannot believe I didn't think of it. That's such a silly oversight. But then again, I can't think of anyone else that's actually thought of it either. So, yeah, it's a good idea.
I'd do it for the police.
Yeah, it's a very, very, very good idea. Plus, I think it's probably because I thought it would only open around lunchtime. 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Every day of the week, or just weekdays?
Not every day, though. Not every day. There's 2 days when it's closed.
Okay. I will look. Right, here comes the gatesman. Glad everything's good with you, though.
Yeah, bit of stuff right.
Yeah, I could tell, in fact. Okay, folks, here is the gatesman. Are the toys going to move? Maybe, maybe not. The key thing is that a lot of them don't seem to care less, which is concerning.